space is open to us now. We go into space.
I've been holding my action. It's time to go. Live.
Can't be.
Live and in person. Six in the dark.
What's up?
Ha ha ha! I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Change
Except-
the opening a little
Except,
bit. Did I spell something wrong? I
you
can
spelled
change it.
Authorize.
Authorized? I knew it. I looked at it and I thought it didn't look right.
It's. We'll say it's the French spelling for right now.
Wait, spell it for me.
With an F.
Author, IZE.
Wait.
No, author.
Yeah.
Change the E to an O.
Wait, yeah. Authorize?
Change the authorize. Yeah.
That's right.
O-R-I. Okay, yeah. All right. I am smart.
Here's that high school Appalachian education for you.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to
Anyway.
Wizards of the Coast.
What's that?
Shout out to Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah.
And their great company and
thanks.
decision making.
Mhm.
Thanks, Wizards of the Coast, for letting us make so many videos about you.
Thanks, Hasbro. Bro.
Has been, bro.
It's been, bro.
Yeah, man. Can you imagine how bad that Dungeons and Dragons movie is going to suffer because of like bad
And
publicity?
that's a shame too, because I think it's probably going to be a decent movie. But
I don't think a lot of normie people are gonna go see it. I don't think D&D is like there yet, and I don't think that Chris Pine, bless his heart, is that big of a draw. And like I feel bad for him because damn, that guy just keeps getting like the shit.
Yeah,
like
he
thinks he's getting good stuff. Like he's like, oh man, I'm gonna play Captain Kirk. Womp womp. I'm gonna be in like a Wonder Woman movie. Well, the first one was good, but then
the
the
I'm gonna be in
second one,
another Wonder Woman movie.
Womp womp.
Womp, womp.
Now I'm gonna be in this D&D movie, and it's like D&D is like on the upswing, and then all of a sudden,
Womp
womp
womp.
womp.
Shit. Speaking
Feels
of which,
bad,
I just
man.
watched Star Trek for the first time a few days ago.
Which one?
I watched the newer Gen 1 with Chris Pine in it.
Oh, okay. So you watched the Star Trek, what is it, 2009 or whatever, the first movie.
Yeah,
so Star Trek 2009 isn't a bad movie per se.
It's okay.
It's all right, but it's not
Trek.
Not the OG.
It's not Trek.
Yeah,
it's not the old.
It's not really Trek.
It's not. Yeah. No.
Not really.
Yeah, so I think last time we left off, we discovered a certain key NPC and brought him back to our ship.
It's true.
That's true.
Yes, it's very true. Last time, on Up, Up, and Away, Nova Destiny, the away team was continuing to search through the derelict ship. Argyle spent the majority of the game beating the fuck out of the floor of the bridge of this ship. Rumby, who had gotten a door open, was able to pry it the rest of the way open and located a forklift. That's right, I said it, a forklift, which he proceeded to drive around the ship, crazy like, but eventually used the forklift to transport the cage with the weird wolf-like creature into the lab to do possible experiments. But before that was able to occur, Mary made a discovery, a secret door. She went into this passage and she found a person in stasis. And who was it but
Bum,
the
bum, bum.
former Sin leader, the Overlord himself, Prince Lorr. And that's where we left off.
Dun, dun, dun.
So,
I think where we actually left off was we had decided to go. We went back onto the shuttle. We called Drake
Breaking
and
guy.
Guy, and we are being escorted back to the Nova or to the
that
Destiny.
that is correct, yeah. To Captain Nova on the Destiny. And so you shall. So, Drake and Guy escort you all on the Explorer back to the Destiny. And you find yourself
Living in a
the
shotgun shack.
you find yourself in the I actually have a set for this. Hang on, where is it? Where is it? Find yourself in the bay of the Destiny.
Ah, are these crates over here?
Yeah, that's all kinds of crates and stuff. And that's the Explorer.
Worf,
And that's Mike.
Worf can't go anywhere near those crates.
What?
What?
I said Worf can't go anywhere near those crates.
I don't. I am a big Next Generation fan, and I don't get your joke.
Worf goes next to the crates. The crate falls on him, breaks his back. You don't remember that episode where Worf's back gets broken?
No, by a crate?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yep.
I mean, was it a good episode?
No,
Oh, okay.
but it was there.
All right, Dan.
It was the episode where Worf wanted Captain or Commander Riker to kill him because he wouldn't be able to walk anymore. Do you remember that one?
You deal with the bat'leth.
Maybe a little bit. It was a poor reference.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the back to the
You're a poor reference.
I am a poor reference, but you know.
Did
Comment
Rumby's
comment below if you think that was a poor Next Generation reference.
I would say that it's obscure.
Making it poor in I think for our purposes.
Okay. Anyway.
All right. So, back to again the you find yourself docking in the docking bay of the Destiny, and you have the body of Lorr, supposedly. And how did you transport him? What did you do? Because you didn't really kind of tell me that. You just said, okay, we're gonna just carry him back into the ship. Did you just like toss him in a seat and fly back?
Weekend at Lorr's.
I mean, I imagine so. It's not like we could have taken his container with him or anything.
Yeah.
It seems to me like two of us carried him because he's bigger. So
he's a big dude.
I think Argyle and Rumby carried him back to the ship, and then we probably stowed him in the back somewhere. And somebody likely watched him to make sure that he did. Mary probably was back there to make sure, like, to monitor him to see if he wakes up. You know.
Okay. So now you've docked in the Destiny. You're in there.
Real quick, has Rumby's picture been that for a long time now? For some reason, I'm seeing it and it just looks like it's new.
No, Rumby's picture's been that for like a while.
Long time. Huh.
Yeah.
I swear it was something else. Oh well.
It's just that we were playing
My
the
old-
other
Oh
characters.
no. Rumby's different.
That
Wait.
is new. Yeah.
That's new.
In roll
What? I
20.
don't. Where am I at?
Oh wait,
Isn't
are
that
you
Ted Bundy or something?
hang on? Are you talking about in roll 20?
Yeah.
I don't even
Yeah.
wait. Where is Rumby?
Yeah, Rumby's new.
Is Rumby on the map?
Oh my god. Oh fucking hell. Now that I've made it bigger, oh my god. I don't know if you younger people know who that is. I know who that is.
Okay, so I don't see it, and the stream doesn't see it because I don't see it. So I don't
Okay.
know what you guys are
Strange.
talking about.
Go
Let me-
to Hold
Okay,
on.
so there's
Go to-
Rumby, and that's the normal
Go.
thing.
go to journal. Can
And
you go
you
to
are
journal?
absolutely blurred
I
out,
did.
Dan.
What?
Here, I sent a picture in the Discord for you.
Oh,
My
that's been like that.
Oh, it
Really?
has?
Yes, that's been like that.
I changed it. That's just my picture of my bio picture. It's not
Yeah,
my actual
yeah,
picture.
that's been like that.
okay.
That's been like that for a long time. That's not Rumby's picture. Rumby's right there on the map. You can see him.
Oh, I
He
see,
looks like
okay.
Rumby. Yeah. I was like, what the
Okay.
fuck are you guys talking about? Okay. Now you find yourself in the docking bay of the Destiny. Are you pulling the body of Lorr out?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just
So
one last comment. That's why an AI could never play this game.
exactly,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. That is because you start talking about Charles Manson, like somebody's
Mhm.
fucking
Oh, Charles
avatar
Manson.
is Charles Manson, which that's what the chat can't see, but
Yeah.
his like in
Mhm.
roll
Yeah,
20
Charles
avatar is Charles Manson. So and then we had a discussion about it. The AI then would learn all about Charles Manson. See, that's the other thing is, man, if you
Oh
just let
god.
the
Oh,
AI
man.
learn from D&D players, man, you're gonna get like My Little Pony hentai and all kinds of shit. That AI is gonna just be the most degenerate shit in the entire universe. So no, they're gonna
Mhm.
lock that down.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay. I'm
you're
sorry. I'm sorry.
dragging.
We're back.
So you're dragging Laura's body out. Who's got him?
Argyle and probably Rumby.
Okay.
Because we carried him on to the ship, so we probably carried him off the ship as well.
Okay. You are because you did inform the captain, right? Or
Mhm.
did you not? Did you or you just letting it be a surprise? I can't remember.
We informed Drake. I don't think we actually physically played out that we called Drake and Guy
Oh,
and
that's
said we were
right.
headed back. We were heading back to the Destiny. I don't think we played out whether or not we called the captain. So I can't say that's your call as to whether we actually did it or not.
No, it's not my call. Did you? Drake and Guy
Mm,
would not have. And Mike probably would not have. So
Mary
Is the
called
question
Drake.
if we contacted them? Because we did.
the Destiny specifically, not Drake and Guy, but the captain.
I want to say no.
I didn't
Yeah,
think
we
so.
didn't do that last time. No.
No, we didn't. So that's my question. Does somebody specifically do that or request that Mike does that, or do you just kind of show up with this guy?
I think we're all in shock. She called Drake and Guy. That's as far as it got.
Okay.
And so we're showing back up to the Destiny.
Okay. So I'm just gonna say that, like, you're met by crew in the in the bay, but you're not actually met by the captain. And as soon as you as soon as you dock, because you've come back quick, the you get a the okay, now you're You sound like you're muted, Dan, or something. I don't know what's going on with you.
No, I was talking to myself because I'm fuzzy and I'm trying to figure out why I'm fuzzy.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely fuzzy. But yes, you get a communication from the first officer, and she says, "This is the XO to the Explorer. Why have you returned?" That was a weird voice. That wasn't the voice I used before. But fuck it.
Been a while.
Been a while. This is Mike. Somebody else want to try and explain what's going on here?
The captain should really come down and check this out.
What's going on? Is someone hurt?
No, but we extracted somebody from the ship. I'd rather not say over channels. The captain should come down.
All right. So you kind of hang out for a while, and eventually Captain Nova and the first officer show up. The captain says, "What's going on?"
Have Drake and Guy docked yet?
Yeah, Drake and Guy are just now coming in and landing. But you've already pulled the body out. You're like kind of holding him, right?
Well, probably. I mean, they probably laid him on the deck or laid him somewhere. He's probably laying on the deck somewhere.
Is that a
I
sin?
don't really know why we would. I mean,
It's
it might
not
be a
just
sin, but you
it's
know,
not just any sin. We believe this is
the original sin.
we believe this is Lorr.
Oh. French law.
Yes. As soon as Drake and Guy get here, they can confirm.
So Drake and Guy land their strikers and they disembark onto the tarmac. All right, let's get a look at this guy. I can't believe it.
He's over here. We found him in what you all call suspended animation.
You
He
see
was
the
frozen.
first officer seems to be scanning him with some sort of a device. Mary recognizes it as one of the devices from sickbay. Hmm. These readings are unusual. He seems to be in some form of a torpor.
A what?
Torpor.
Is that kind of like a threefer,
Mm-hmm.
but a little less?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Half of a fourper.
We found this guy in some kind of really cold chamber bed. And along with the ship, there were other already dead Sin
So you
that
see,
were also in similar state.
Drake is like he like moves down and he's like he pulls one of the eyelids up. He's like pulling the eyeballs up and he kind of smacks the face and he's like, it does look like him.
So,
Whatever happened over there, the rest of the crew, all the ones that we encountered so far, seem to be undead.
Undead.
Yes,
Shid, can you confirm this?
I was able to turn them. I know that they were.
Yes. We even brought one back with us. I think I brought my zombie with me.
Oh, you probably.
Yeah, I guess you probably would have. Yeah. Oh, the zombie kind of peeks its head out of the Explorer. It's just been hanging out in the Explorer. He's- that also looks like a sin. But he was
It is.
deceased?
This one was found in a barrel. It looked like he hid in the barrel and passed there. But if you can see from his clothes, he's wearing a medical coat. I think he was a doctor.
My theory, if I may, is they were researching necromancy so that they could rebuild the Sin Empire from once living Sin. But they didn't have the technology yet, so Lorr was waiting.
So that would make this guy the original Sin.
Hmm.
They had the technology. Look.
Ah, you brought some things back with you. What all did you discover?
Oh. This.
Ah.
He pulls out the bloody
Oh my
chest hog.
word!
I want to go. No.
That's very interesting. I didn't notice that.
You mean you never saw him use that vibrator thing? He's had it the entire time.
Oh, I meant the heart implant, but yes, that too.
Had it kept away in a secret pocket of his.
I didn't find anything else though.
We haven't been able to explore the whole ship yet. I think we need some tools. I noticed that some of the engineers have cutting tools. I think we might need a cutting tool to get into other parts of the ship. Because I wasn't able to break any doors.
Hmm. Well, it's possible that you can get some tools, but you should definitely go back. Explore the rest of the ship. There's still too much of a mystery here. We'll keep the body of Lorr here and see if we can glean anything from it.
Before we go back, one of them things scratched me. I need to go to sickbay real quick.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry about your character, Dan. Looks like you're out of campaign.
Yeah.
Let me take you and get you patched up. Once he's ready. Did anybody else get hurt?
Did
No?
anybody else get hurt? I don't think anybody else really did get hurt. I think you kind of blasted through the zombies and turned them, and it was a yeah. I think Argyle was the only
one-sided
one
combat.
to get scratched. So Mary takes Argyle up to sick bay. They also transport the body of Lorr up to sick bay, and the father, Father Brabar, Dan.
Babar, the elephant.
Yeah, he yes, he looks over you and he
Why do you have such a long nose?
Long nose. Does he have a long nose? I think he has a long.
I'm messing with you. It's because Babar is an elephant.
Oh. Ha.
Ha ha. Dan on a roll tonight.
I know.
Dan
Jeez,
on a roll
just
with
killing it.
the terrible dad joke obscure dad joke references just
Yeah.
keep coming.
It's just, yeah.
Hit
Just
that like button if you just want more of those obscure references. Actually, don't hit that like button. You don't want to
It's so
encourage me.
obscure that Dan is the only one who understands them.
exactly.
You
So
don't want to encourage me. No.
yeah. I mean, hit
But
like.
if you entertain yourself, go ahead, Dan. I'm all about entertaining myself.
All
I know you entertain yourself every night.
right.
I
So
do.
Brabar heals you. It does look like you were in need of a cure disease. So
Mhm.
that is applied, and you are so Argyle is healed. Did he need like healing too? Because I
He actually
guess
needed healing. Yes.
how far down is he?
Like 5 points.
Oh yeah, he's all the way back up.
All right.
One cure light wounds took care of that, and
Easy.
so what are you going to ask for? Like what Argyle's
Okay.
asking for tools. Who is he going to go to, and what's he going to ask for? What's he going to try and get?
He's gonna go down to engineering on the way back,
Okay.
and he's gonna try. So I know what it is. Um, it's it's like an arc welder.
hmm
You know what I'm talking about? So,
But what is
but
Argyle going to ask for?
that's what I'm trying to
Because
say.
that's the thing. You have to put it in terms of what Argyle is going to ask for, because so he goes into engineering, and Matt is in engineering.
Just the guy I wanted to see.
Oh hey.
I need a thing.
Yeah? What kind of
I
a thing
need
do you
some.
need?
Well, I think I saw you guys using is a big tool.
Let me do
And
this.
it had
What are you trying to
fire
do?
on it had fire on the end, and you used it to make a hole in things.
Well, what are you trying to do?
I need to cut open a metal door because I tried to pry it and I tried to beat on it and it broke a metal bar trying to do these things. So I need to be able to cut a hole in a door so that I can get through the door.
Where's the door
Are-
go to?
just for acting purposes, what is your intelligence, Dan?
Like, he's pretty dumb.
Yeah,
I'd
like
say it's pretty accurate.
7.
Okay, so I'm just making sure because Brumby is an 8. So I am like at a great level that you're acting at. So Brumby is an 8 and you're acting like a 7, just
Yep.
from my own knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. That's no, believe me.
We're pretty good.
We've been acting it very appropriately
Yeah,
the
yeah,
entire
yeah.
time.
I
I
want
think
to make sure
I think
from that
yeah.
dialogue. From that dialogue.
So if I knew where the door went, I wouldn't need the hole.
Were you able to get other doors in the ship open?
Some of them, they
Are you
had.
sure that door is not magnetically sealed? It might be an airlock. If you open it, you might get sucked out into the vacuum of space and die immediately.
Oh.
I'm just saying, if it was really hard to get open, that's a possibility.
Oh. Why
I
would they
mean,
put an airlock in the middle of the bridge?
I don't know. Plenty
Because
of
it was in the
reasons.
middle of the bridge. You want to come along and take a look?
What else was in the bridge?
Uh, it didn't have any weapons. There was, the bridge box. There was a
Let me stop you there,
screen.
Argyle. Did you guys try and explore the entire ship and open every door before trying to force that other door open?
No.
Probably not.
You might want to do that.
So you're not going to give me the Bernie thing?
Um... mm, uh...
Roll again.
Maybe if you can't get through the rest of the way, we'll see what we can do.
Okay. I guess.
All right. So, Argyle's
It sounds
rebuked.
it sounds like Matt and Argyle have had conversations like this before.
I'm sure. I'm 100% sure that this has happened before. In fact, Matt has had these same conversations with like tons of people on the crew. I'm sure people are asking him all kinds of dumb shit. That's not really dumb shit. It's just like they're kind of ignorant, of the situation. That's
Yeah.
why they come to Matt because he's the guy in the know on board.
Right.
So which I need to get the Matt portrait in here because I don't have it uploaded yet, but I've got a pretty decent Matt avatar. Yes. Yes, yes,
Would
yes.
that be a Matt Vatar?
Yes, possibly. All right. So,
Yeah.
as far as before you go back, does anybody do anything? Does anybody need to do anything while they are on the Destiny? And what do you do with the things that you found?
So Argyle is leaving. He knows that he really can't use it, so he left the chess piece
Mm-hmm.
because it's not. He can recognize that it's not armor. It's just what it was. He's leaving that in sickbay.
Okay, so he's leaving that stuff in sickbay. What did
He's leaving his in sickbay.
I'm
I
assuming
think
Rumby's hanging on to his thing. I'm guessing.
Mary is plugging the Mary is plugging that black box into the computer on the Destiny to power it up.
There's like no ports on that thing.
Oh, there's no ports on that thing?
No.
I forget. What happened when we opened it up? Because I know she swiped the card and it opened. I can't remember what happened.
Yeah, there was a black card, and she kind of inserted it, and when she inserted the black card, it like flipped open, and it was kind of like a laptop, and she wasn't able to get any information off of it, but there was a screen that looked like it had information, and then kind of the bottom part was like a touch controller. And but so it looked like a little mini computer essentially, but she wasn't even able to decipher anything about it. Like remember I was telling you guys if you could.
Oh, it had different symbols on it, right?
Yeah,
right,
it
right.
like the ship uses the kind of galactic basic language, which you're kind of it. It's kind of close
Mm-hmm.
to common, like I said, so you can kind of decipher
But
like
okay,
little
this was
bits.
sin, wasn't it?
No, see, that's you don't know. That's the thing. Mary has no idea. She just knows that she doesn't recognize it at all.
Okay, so I think Mary is going to leave that with. I don't know who. Maybe who on the bridge would be the best person?
Probably, I don't know, on the bridge. I don't know if there's anybody on the bridge would be the best person.
Or would Matt be the best person
Well, what are you
to
trying
try
to?
to?
Are you trying to figure out what it
She
is?
she wants to she wants to figure out what it is, and she wants to be able to read it.
Okay. Well,
So,
who does she show it to? Who all has seen it in operation?
probably the first officer. Um, maybe the whoever the 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 guy that looks like jacked up Captain Kirk.
So she didn't show it to like anybody in the party or anything. She didn't show it to anybody other than like.
I mm, Unless somebody actually just watched her do things with it, no.
No, because she was in that secret area by herself
Yeah.
for a
Mm-hmm.
while. So,
Yeah.
okay. So do you leave it with Matt then?
Yeah. She'll leave it with Matt.
Okay. Matt takes a look at it and he tells her that like at first he's like, "Oh, this is," and then he opens it up and he's like, "Uh, huh." Matt has no idea what this is.
Hmm.
He's really not sure. And when he has the computer analyze it, the computer does not recognize the symbols.
She'll take it to Drake and Guy before she leaves.
Okay. So as everybody's kind of getting back into the Explorer, and I guess Drake
Mm-hmm.
and Guy are gonna board their strikers. Um, like you just go over and
Yeah. Look at this thing. Matt
what is
called it.
that?
Matt called it a. Did Matt call it a laptop?
No, no.
Hmm.
Matt wasn't sure what it was. Honestly,
Ah.
he wasn't 100% sure. He said the form factor was weird.
Look at this thing. I found it over there. When you use this card, it flips it open. It looks like it's got a view screen, but I can't read any of these things. Do these symbols mean anything to you?
Not me. Guy looks at it and he's like, I don't recognize any of the symbols. The thing looks kind of familiar. I remember seeing them on Auron. Drake, is this similar to what the sorcerers on Auron used? Oh, yeah.
Is Auron from the show?
Yeah, Auron is the planet that that uh the it's the princess, the prince who is now the
Ah,
evil guy, like the
okay.
king, like that. It's the home world of where the Ganger robot was created. It's not Drake's home world. It's not even Guy. It's kind of Guy's adopted home world, but it's
Mm-hmm.
not actually any of their home worlds. But it's that planet that is the center of kind of the quadrant that is now ruled by Rube, but used to be ruled by Lorr. So that's or not used to be
Oh,
ruled by Lorr. Used to be ruled by King Braveheart and the Daniels family, and is now both that Oron and Sin are ruled by Rube.
Wizards. Wizards of Auron. Wait. Uh, uh Sid.
Yes.
Is this is this magic? Is this magical writing?
I'll look at the thing. What is the thing I'm looking at?
So,
So it looks like a big black. It looks like a small black laptop
yeah.
with
So
a
she gives you this
screen,
thing. It's
and
like a
it's
Oh, okay.
square.
It's
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's like a
Wait.
square, and when you put this black key card into it, it like flips open, and you look at it, and yeah, this is a spell book.
Yes. Can I actually read? It's a spell book. Can I read anything in it? I just know
It
it's a
is
spell book.
no, you know it's a spell book because it is a necromancy spell book.
Hmm, interesting. Actually, I might be very interested in this book if you don't have any use for it. It would be very beneficial to me, I think.
oh, well then, here you
How much?
go.
How much would you like to pay for this book?
Here you go. Here's the card. By the way, Mary is keeping the silver card because she knows the silver card can get her into doors.
Yeah. Well, you know it for sure it opens the lab door.
Yeah, yeah. So she's gonna keep the silver card, but she's giving.
But if you
Uh,
don't give if you don't give up the silver card, like and you shut
no, the
the
black
lap,
card. The black card opens the laptop.
you should keep that
Oh
and
shit.
give him the laptop.
Well, no, she's not Rumby.
Speaking of Rumby's going back to his room to offload some booty. And he doesn't. I don't know what Rumby's got, but he's gonna offload whatever he's got just so he can put it in storage.
Is he
I'll be
keeping
right
the
back.
tool though?
Hold
Oh,
on.
of course he's holding it. He's keeping the tool.
I'll
Yeah,
be right
yeah.
back.
Okay.
The tool is staying with him wherever he goes, but the rest of whatever he picked up, he's hiding someplace in his room.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Magic, mysterious tool.
So you're gonna have to take some time to look over this, but yeah, it does look like it's a spell book. Um, you're looking in it, and some of the information is maybe a little bit too complex for you. But you do see that you you likely are able to use the first spell in the book called necro.heal.exe.
Pro.heal.exe.
Correct.
Okay.
Really?
What's that?
I said, really?
Yes, really.
I've been listening the whole time. I'm sorry, I had a coughing fit, and I didn't want to like cough in everybody's stream.
Yeah. So yeah, so you'll have to study to learn the spell and study the book or the book to find out its secrets. But uh, does everyone then
So wait a minute.
board
When it
up?
opens up, when it opens up like this,
Mhm.
like a laptop, is it actually read like this,
No,
or is it actually read like
no,
that?
it's read like that
Okay.
because it's like the navigation controls are on the bottom. All the controls are on the
Mm-hmm.
bottom, and then the you can see the display. But
Ah, okay.
actually, if he fucks around with it, he'll realize that if he taps on that necro.heal.exe, it projects it up out.
Hmm.
for you to
Okay.
learn it, like for you to memorize it. So, yeah. It also looks
Interesting.
like the book is not just a spell book, but perhaps has instructions as well. So something that'll need to be studied to unlock its further secrets. And it's possible that you may have to even become more powerful to lock its further secrets.
Mm.
It's got a thumb print on it.
Yeah.
It's got a thumb reader on it, and luckily you have the thumb.
Yeah,
along with
yeah,
the
just
rest
have
of
the
the-
guy's thumb. Yeah. True. All right, so everyone piles into the Explorer and escorted by Drake and Guy in their strikers. So fly back and dock into this ship.
So I guess we should explore the places we haven't been yet.
I was gonna say you guys should probably be all back up in here. There. There's everybody.
So let's head back down the hallway and go into first door that we haven't been into yet.
There's also the ones behind us to the left we haven't been in as well. Well, left and right. Right.
Correct.
Wrong.
All right. All right. But
Two
yes,
rights make it wrong.
forward first.
Yeah, it didn't. So when we first walked in, we couldn't get into some doors.
Is there a room that you haven't explored up here? I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
you have gone into every door that you have been able to find, at least.
The
Really?
second one up on the right, did we go in?
Second one up on the right is where the because there's the
Forklift was, right?
yeah, first door on the left is
Oh.
three tables. First door on the right is
Mm-hmm.
wolf in a cage. Second door on the right
Right.
is big table with
Forklift.
secret door. That's second door on the left. Second door on the right is forklift, and then forward is bridge. So
Yeah, we haven't gone to the front where we first came in. We have not gone through like doors.
yeah.
We couldn't get through them.
What?
Hmm?
The last door up here that you weren't able to get through, Rumby brute forced his way through. It was this one here. So yeah, all of those doors are open. You should be able to see in all four doors. I mean, I can see that you can see in those into those rooms. Right?
True. Okay.
Wasn't there doors we couldn't get in when we first came in?
There were, but you guys brute
We
force
sent-
through those doors. I mean, like that was like almost one of the wasn't that like almost an entire episode Rumby trying to get a door open? And he succeeded. So yeah, you guys you have again, other than that thing that Argyle was trying that's literally spent like an hour beating the fuck out of on the bridge, you guys have and assuming there are no more secret passages, you guys have explored fully this level of the ship, other than this back area that you can kind of see right here. These two hallways. I don't know if anybody's even gone back here. Maybe somebody like peeked back very briefly. But yeah, so like here and here.
Gotta move.
Oh, what the heck?
Hmm?
Did we just entirely miss that?
Well, we just picked a route and we just went forward.
Yeah, you picked a route and then you went forward and then you just never went back. I mean, you like went you've walked obviously you've walked when you walked back, you saw those things. But remember, I mean, despite the fact that we have spent many hours in as a game exploring the ship, you've only been really I mean, what, you spent maybe an hour, two tops, looking around this. So yeah, so now that you've come back, obviously, yeah, you have these two areas here.
Okay. Well, I guess those are the way to go. I thought that was just part of the how the ship intersected with the dock, and they were just like pathways. Okay.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
I can't move Mary.
I'm all fucked up, dude. Like my character will not fucking move.
Where
Yeah.
is your character?
Okay, my character can move now.
Dude, mine can now. Mine was like fucking stuck.
Maybe
Yeah, I
Mark
think
was lagging.
I think Mary might have been in a wall.
Okay.
She might have been trapped in halfway into a wall, but yeah, you
That means
guys.
there's a secret door there, maybe.
Yes,
Dun,
no.
dun, dun.
Dun dun
Anytime your character
dun.
gets fucked up and roll d20, it's a good sign there's a secret door.
So,
I
do you
would-
guys want to go left or right first?
I
Left?
say we always go left.
I'm also a fan of left.
Sounds good.
All right.
That's right.
Oh, that's left.
I kind of meant left coming from the ship where we just got off from. Technically.
Oh yeah,
Well,
I guess it depends on which way you're facing.
According to Argyle, you went right. He might not be a smart man, but he knows his fucking left from his right. And
Are you
you
sure
went
you're right?
left.
Only if you're facing
Well-
backwards. It depends on which direction you're facing.
Yeah. Okay, top or bottom?
That's a completely different
Are you
conversation.
a top man or a bottom man?
Oh boy.
That's a completely different choice to make.
Uh-huh.
Again,
kinda
AI
personal
DMs try and
choice.
parse this
I'm
shit.
sure Argyle prefers the
That
bottom
is a
too.
personal
So.
choice that I do not like judge you for.
AI DM try just try to parse this shit. This just absolute nonsense going on during our game. Try to fucking figure it out. Not a goddamn way.
Yep. Well, that's the other thing with AI with AI DMing. Okay. When somebody's talking like normal and asking the DM something, and then somebody starts to go, "Well, what are you doing with it?"
Yeah. Especially when people like these days, people are using like voice mods and all kinds of shit.
Oh God, yeah.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so who's heading up there?
I think
Solus is heading up there.
everybody is heading up
All
there.
right.
So Argyle will take the rear
Yeah, he
and
will.
Oh
protect
yeah.
the rear because it's that top bottom thing. So who's next?
Okay. So Solus walks back just a few feet, and this short hallway leads into what appears to be a small chamber.
Why can't I do it? What the fuck?
Hey, there's
I saw-
another thing on the floor in here.
I saw you move a little bit.
I can't move. Like I'm trying to move to the right. But
I think
it won't let me.
your guy might be kind of goofed up from last time. Let's maybe
Really?
here. Maybe
Like now my
we'll.
screen's completely black.
Yeah, that's because I
Well, that's
removed
because
you.
he removed. He removed
I'm gonna
you.
stick you back on there.
You stick me back hard.
I'm
There you
sorry,
go.
children.
Okay.
If there are any children, I'm sorry, children.
Can you move now?
Sorry, Michael.
I
Ah.
can't even see anything. I see a black.
Oh
square.
crap! Hang on. God damn it.
Speaking of, while he's figuring that out, Streamfarer. Hey, Streamfarer, thank you for joining. If you're real.
Oh. This is an entertaining game right now.
Yeah, it's super entertaining. Let's see.
I see Rumby's back on the screen.
I don't see it. No, I'm Rumby.
Hang on.
There, I see myself.
There you go.
Can you move?
That is to be seen yet. Damn it!
He just moved.
And then Dan just Dan.
Oops.
Oh gosh. Womp womp. We're having some problems.
Yeah, I just left.
Yeah,
on,
no shit.
Something happened. I
Dan
don't know what
yeeted
happened.
off.
I can move forward like this.
There.
I can move forward towards the freaking forklift.
I can't see Rumby now.
You should be I mean, you're not grouped to the forklift anymore.
No,
I can move
but,
you.
But are you moving me?
Yeah, I mean, I moved you just now.
Okay, but why? Because like I'm moving and then like I get all fucked up once you move me. There we go. Now I'm moving. I'm
Okay.
cool.
Okay. All
You guys
right.
figured that shit out yet?
I think
I
so.
think
Does Rumby stop fucking no clipping through the ship?
Yeah, exactly.
all right.
All right.
Hey guys, I found another. Looks like the door that Argyle was messing with. There's another one back here.
All right, Mary's gonna go ahead and start moving in that direction just because she knows that if there are other zombies, she can help with this.
Now that
She's
you're
gonna
up
move up.
there, is Solus going to is he going to do anything? Is he going to kind of look around the room? Is he going to move closer to the that thing on the floor?
Yeah, Solus will kind of look around. Besides the thing on the floor, is there anything else of note that I see in this little
What thing
room?
on the floor?
There's not a
You're
lot,
not there.
but
You haven't moved up there, so you can't see it.
Right. That's why I'm like, oh, we're still like back where we came into the ship, right?
Yeah, but this thing is right next to where we came into the ship.
yeah,
We're just like up here.
yeah.
You see where my
Well,
pinging is. What? What's
like,
going on?
see shit, dude. There's like, there we go. You gotta be
Yeah.
like in this perfect spot in order to see shit. Stupidest motherfucking thing I've ever come across.
I mean,
Like
it
if I
is.
move one inch out of the way, go,
I mean,
So
there is some lighting issues back here in this derelict ship, so it's just emulating the the terrible lighting that's flickering in the ship. But yeah, there's a thing on the floor there that's similar to the thing that Argyle was messing with. However,
okay,
when Solus approaches it, like when he goes up next to it, it goes and
Oh,
opens. Like as soon as he's like maybe a foot from it, it goes whoosh, and you kind of see a pad that comes up and it raises up. It's like kind of comes up.
oh, I'm not sucked into the vacuum of space. That's
You're not sucked into the vacuum of space.
that's actually a good question. So when we docked, did we dock in the middle? Did we dock at the top, or did we dock at the bottom?
You docked at the top.
Okay.
In the rear at the top, meaning that there's not much ship above the Explorer, but there is some ship below the Explorer.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. So we're at like the top level.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey guys, it looks like this door here actually opens.
we might want to go down. We
Souls is
came to
gonna
get
step on the
we
back.
came to get down. We came to get down.
Yeah.
Oh, we came to get down.
up and jump up and get down.
How
Jump
this-
around. Jump
Now,
around.
it does appear that it is, if you can see by the size on the map, that's accurate. So it does appear that really there's only space enough for one person, or if you put two people, I mean, you could maybe stick two people on real close, but they couldn't even be big people. So that's
Okay, it looks
kind of
like it's a one at a time thing.
what you're seeing.
I'm gonna step on it regardless.
What else is in this room besides the this thing?
Not much. It's a pretty empty room. When Solus steps on the pad starts going, and Solus starts to slowly go down. And Cameron, you may have to readjust your map, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm good.
but you are. Let's see if I can get both on screen at the same time. I can just a little bit. You are now in a different section of the ship. So Solus disappears completely from the other people's view, and the thing goes and closes. When you step off the pad resets back up.
All right, I'll just wait down here for everyone.
Mary's gonna go ahead and step on the pad.
All right, so Mary steps on the pad, and
I thought Mary was already on the pad.
yeah. Mary also appears
Okay, I
down
see.
in the lower level. Does everybody else come down?
I'm on board, yeah.
And are you making are you guys are making room for everybody to come down, I'm assuming.
Yeah, of course. I don't know if Heroes is going to be able to fit down here, but
Yeah, you might have problems with heroes, but so everybody else is going to come down. I'm going to move your character, Jay. So just be aware of that. It's assuming Rumby is going down the thing, which I'm just assuming he is.
Yeah.
Rumby,
So you want
Sid, is Chud going down?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh my gosh.
Chud. And
The
you
lightning
probably
is funny.
have to make a little room here.
yeah, I'll scoot down a little bit.
And Argyle. Now, find yourself on a different level.
All right. So coming down here into kind of intersection between those two wings. You guys want to go down what is probably the main hallway, or go off this little branch like there was on the upper floor?
Ranch or other hallway? I don't know what you're talking about.
Actually, hold on.
Left or right?
She didn't have that.
I think he's talking about checking out this back hallway here or going forward here. I think that's what he means.
I'm kind of curious about this back hallway, so I'll just start wandering down it myself and
Okay.
see if it's just like
Yeah.
the same as the other side.
Yeah, this back hallway, it does appear to be the same as the other side, and it looks like it has a pad that goes back up.
Okay. So it looks like this is just another Do we know what elevators are technically? Yeah, we've been in it.
I mean,
lift.
yeah, you have
The
kind
other
of
party has.
you have well, even this party has because the new Destiny has. The old
Elevators.
Destiny you used to have to manually climb and walk upstairs and do all that stuff, but the new Destiny does have lifts to get you quickly from floor to floor. So yeah, you're familiar.
Hey, with all this technology, the bulk of the crew, are they getting fat?
Are we
Because
getting
No,
fat?
no. In fact, the bulk of the crew, one of the things that probably has happened off screen and that the other characters don't know about is that they finally done all the calculations that they've needed, and now the Destiny is on a strict energy ration. So you have an allotted amount of like credit to use the system. So like no more like unlimited drinks for Timmy and stuff. He doesn't know that yet, but because all that, remember,
No.
all of those
No, it can't
resources,
be. It can't be.
replication of food is the more food you replicate, the less distance you're able to travel. Right? Because it's all tied into the resource management. So now they're starting to kind of tighten their belts because they know this is it. We're out here. We're stuck. Like if we run out of gas, then we starve and die in space. So yeah, so not great. So yeah, so that is the thing. You're definitely not getting fat. Though
Somewhere
they're
far
not,
away.
they're giving you enough nutrition, obviously, because they, especially you guys, they don't want you to like be weak and not be able to operate the ship. They're just, it's more like a military ration now. This is they're back on their very military style ration. So, what do
Poor
you
Timmy.
do?
All right, I'm gonna head back and let everyone know I found a lift, like where we just came from, that heads back up.
Back up. Back up. Back up. So this is just like the other side of upstairs.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty easy once you're down here to look in that hallway and you know what was just above. It's pretty easy to kind of see. Oh yeah, it's kind of seems to have the same layout and whatnot. Um, Even moving forward, it seems to have a similar layout. Now, of course, before there was kind of there was a door here, and if you recall, there was this in the upper chamber. This room was it had some weird mechanism that you had to stand on before you could open the door. This room doesn't have such a mechanism, and this is just an open area. However, there is a door right here.
All right. Let us head forward to this little chamber here.
Lettuce head. What's a lettuce head?
We've had lettuce. We have to have lettuce on our planet. You know
No,
what lettuce is.
No,
Who is
lettuce
lettuce
head
head?
is like an alien race, or alien species or race in this thing. It'll be like,
They got
Oh,
heads
Come
of
on now,
lettuce.
no.
yeah.
Lettuce,
That
lettuce head
that
is
is
similar to
Lettuce Head is a George Lucas reject, is what that
lettuce
is.
head is,
Yeah.
is similar to chicken fish boy.
That kind of sounds like a derogatory term. Hey, you lettuce head.
Le-
No, if that
le-
was true, then that would be my brother.
Lettuce head.
lettuce head is a derogatory term for elves or the Sharl.
Oh my god.
That's it.
Nice.
That's
That would
canon
mean
now.
Guthix is a big lettuce head.
Yeah, yeah. Gu- that's how we found out. Guthix is like hanging out in that remember that seedy area the other characters are like laying low in. Guthix is like in some shop and there's like the guys like, "We don't serve lettuce heads in here. Get out."
You lettuce head, get out of here. Hilarious.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
god.
Uh Lettuce
Yeah.
head.
So
Copyright 2023 Dix in the Dark.
yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All
Pay
right.
$30 a month if you want to use our term.
Yeah. Wait. Just wait for the Dix in the Dark SRD.
God, I can already see this. Somebody, some we're gonna. It's the vegans are gonna get on us now. The vegans of Twitter are going to get on us now because we're calling lettuce heads a derogatory term.
I mean, we're always
So
we are the Dix in the Dark, so all about meat.
this is true. Mm-hmm.
All right, so you
That's what she said.
you go into the this chamber here, and it looks like a pretty empty chamber. There do seem to be some controls on the wall to the left of the door here, and there's a door. But as it's the kind that, Star Trek style elevator type door. But as Solus approaches that door,
Argyle can't see any of this because Rumby's in the fucking way.
But get the fuck out of the way.
Oh, bro, Argyle, welcome to my room.
I mean, you could just jump past him. It's not like you couldn't squeeze past Rumby and just,
Argyle doesn't like to touch Rumby.
get all the way up there. But you, as Solus moves up to the door, you think you hear something.
Argyle definitely doesn't like to touch Sid.
Does it sound like zombie noises?
It sounds like something kind of banging on the door from the other side, but like a rattle
rhythmic banging?
almost.
Is it a
No,
rhythmic banging?
no.
Okay.
It sounds like somebody's throwing pickup sticks at the door on the
Throwing
other
what?
side. Pickup
Pickup
sticks.
what? Oh,
Pickup
pickup
sticks.
sticks.
Okay.
Nobody knows. That's another reference that is
I
probably
don't-
beyond
that's a very,
like
very old reference. Yes.
pickup sticks is a
Maybe
fucking
Pickup
stupid.
sticks.
It's a
game.
it's a really shitty game where like you just dump a bunch of sticks all over the floor and then you have to pick them up.
Horrible.
Yeah, it's
Mhm. Yeah.
it's
It
one of
was
those
the
old
1970s.
it's one of those old games like Monkeys in a Barrel. Anybody know what the fucking
Mhm.
Monkeys in a Barrel is, where you have to like hook the
Yep.
monkeys?
Play that one too.
Anyway, so
Oh.
yeah, that's what you hear. It's like the kind of a clicking.
Barrel monkeys.
And now I can see why there's clicking on the other side of the door.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to look for a panel to open the door.
It looks like there is a it looks like there's a control on the left here on the right here on this wall.
I'm gonna go and operate it like we have been doing for the other doors.
Okay. You place your hand on the door and the door begins to come open and forward rushes this big giant dick, of course, that's hanging out right here.
Perfectly
Biggest
placed.
dick.
But also this
Holy shit,
group
that's
of
a lot of dudes.
this group of skellies and its initiative.
Ah.
Oh yeah, hang on. Shit.
Oh,
The turn
turn
order up.
tracker.
Yep.
Sure.
So they're coming out that way, right? Like,
They are, they're trying to force their way through the doors.
Yes,
In
baby.
fact, as the door comes open, you see the bones like coming out, and they kind of
But they're in
rush
the
as
corridor,
soon as
so
they're
there's,
able
like,
to.
they're all in order.
Well, I mean, they're all kind of piled behind each other.
That's a good thing.
They're in a little bit more of a obviously the way that they're all stacked up on screen is just a result of the way that you have to put characters on Roll20, but in reality they're all like bunched up, all bunched up against each other. And did everybody roll their initiative? Let's see.
What is that that's a 0? What is that that's a 0?
Is that this? Why is there a cat?
No,
Oh, it's the forklift.
it's the forklift.
What the fuck?
I don't know how that happened, but somehow
Forklift.
Falls to the floor.
Forklift has an initiative.
somehow the forklift has an initiative on the turn tracker.
I'm all for it.
0.
I'm all for it.
That's
Oh, no.
hilarious.
Oh my god.
That's so fucking funny. I don't know how that happened, but I like it.
Grumpy is
Jeez.
not on the forklift. Is still riding the forklift.
Imagine the damage you could do to just
Oh my
running into them with
god.
a forklift.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
That'd be the
If you
hotness.
could only bring the forklift down here.
Yeah. Yeah, forklift definitely not gonna fit on one of those elevators. All right, Rumby, with a 7.
Yeah, I want to go ahead and try to do a accurate shot to shoot through multiple, if possible. Like just like point as many, like try to find the largest cluster.
Yeah,
Of
I
people
I
that are
understand
attacked.
what you're saying. You're trying to shoot through as many as possible.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Oh, that's not bad.
All right. It
Yeah,
is hit, and let's see. You blast through that guy totally, and also blast through that guy, and almost immediately, those guys are replaced. But those bones, many of them just disintegrate and clatter to the floor.
Are these naked skeletons or are they wearing crew? Are they wearing the clothes of the crew?
These are naked skeletons.
Ew.
Yeah,
They were naked.
these aren't clothed like the zombies were, where it looked like they were members of the crew that had been zombified. These, in fact, look like, yeah, they're just skeletons. In fact, the
Oh
weapons
man.
that they're not using like swords or anything. They're using bones. They're
Ooh,
holding like femurs and shit, and that's what they're swinging.
Mm.
Oh no. Oh
Uh,
my. I just realized that because we're in space and there are many, many different species,
mhm.
these skeletons, these might be humanoid, but skeletons in the future that we run into may not necessarily be humanoid skeletons.
Yeah, I mean, even these skeletons, not all of them look like they're humanoid, but not all of them look necessarily human.
Hmm.
Chud is up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna lance him. Or
You
try
are
to.
like way, way, way in the back.
Hmm, that is true. Alright, well, I can't see through this hallway at all, so I guess first things first, I'll move through the hallway. And then
Yeah.
that's probably my action, because I'm probably stuck behind this guy.
Yeah. I mean, are those guys actually moved up? Is Argyle moved is Argyle actually where he is, or is he moved up?
I think Argyle was where he was.
Okay. All right. So then
How far
this
is that from where Argyle is to the skeletons, by the way?
I mean, that's it's 30 feet.
30. Okay, so Argyle could move there quickly. Okay.
So Solus, it's not his turn yet. It's the skeleton's turn, and they make an attempt on our friend Solus here.
So Solus is taking some damage here.
Oh God.
Oh, did they get a 20?
First, oh my gosh, first fucking roll of the night. What a shit show. Oh
They
boy.
all died.
Man, you should have rolled it on the. You should have put the skeletons on the turn tracker so we could see.
True. All right. So this first skeleton right in front of Solus swings hard down with this bone that it has, and
Oh man, Solus got boned.
This isn't the first time.
Cameron, roll a d4 for me.
Okay.
Okay. It comes down hard, and Solus tries to block it, and snap! His arm is
Oh.
broken.
Ow.
His right arm is broken, and he takes 10 damage.
Jeez.
That was, yeah, you know, that's how it be sometimes. Let's see. There's another skeleton misses, and then one more kind of pushing through, totally misses. So, all right. And now it is Solus's turn.
Oh. Well, Solus is going to activate his Ring of Quickness. And he's going to try to fight using his left arm
He's got his legs too.
and his legs. Yeah. So
Fortunate thing about that.
Beat him with the broken arm as a. You just use your broken arm as a
use
club.
it as a flail.
As a
Just
flail.
wail
Yeah.
on him.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll make my first attack. Not hits.
Not
I would assume.
hits.
Second attack.
Oof.
Also doesn't hit.
Gosh.
Third attack. Does not hit.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Huh.
Whoa.
I'm pretty frazzled.
Yeah, you are. Holy smokes. Okay. Yeah, so Solus not doing great. Argyle is
So
up.
Argyle just he pulls Mother and he just charges.
Runs
So he charges. He
runs
charges past
bowls
right here,
between between Mary and Rumby.
pretty much, and yeah, and here it comes, and it's that.
And it's not a hit.
Oh my god.
Gosh. Oof. Skeletons. All right. So Sid is up.
Yeah, just gonna move up and be like, "You got this, Mary. I believe in you." I don't know if inspiration's a thing. I'm sure.
If you whispered that into her ear,
Oh yeah.
you probably broke her concentration because that probably freaked her the fuck out. But speaking of which,
I think that's
it's
all I'm doing.
with that,
Yes.
with that, it's this.
Oh, let's
Doesn't
see.
seem like
Oh
a pretty
my.
good roll.
Yeah, gosh.
Oh well,
Yeah, well, This first round
Man.
is just kind of sucky for us.
Yeah, that is wow. That's something else, huh? Where is that table anyway? There it is. Let's see. What level is she?
She is level 5, but that should have factored into it. So
Yeah,
it
yeah.
should have turned. It should have just turned 2 of these skeletons.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
It actually has it on the screen.
Yeah, it'll blow them up.
So she's like, can she only do that once,
Boom.
or can she do it? Can she do it to more behind to the ones that are behind?
No, she can keep going. That's one of the things
Okay.
that's about you know,
She
that
can.
power.
Okay. She
It's
can
not
keep.
like
She can
you're
just like.
limited with it.
Yeah.
Um
Okay. She's
yeah,
just
if
gonna
you
throw.
haven't
She's,
turned
yeah.
you can continue to
Try again. Yeah.
to try.
All right.
And
Okay. So
then
now. Okay. No, it's the forklift strike. I really want to see.
the forklift
I really
goes.
want to see the forklift.
Yeah, yeah. Forklift goes, and it's initiative. And while you're rolling, I'm gonna.
Jay, did you roll?
Oh.
Oh, no, I didn't roll.
That's just like all fucked up.
Everybody roll.
Yeah.
Lee J. Glanner. All right. And looks like Chud is up. And of course, he's all still kind of back there, but let's see how far. I mean, you can get up there. Whether you can actually make an attack, that remains to be seen. But you could at least get up into the area where action would be if they needed you. Harro. Harro. Uh-oh.
Harro. Harro.
You are muted unless you have fallen asleep. Because I didn't tell you guys this, but was it last game? I can't
Did he
remember
like fall asleep?
whatever the game was where he was just like, I'm just gonna pretend to
That
like
was last game.
yeah, he fell asleep. He told me like a half hour before the game ended.
I'm not asleep right
Ah, okay,
now. I'm sorry. I saw you get up, so I went to pee.
okay, yeah, cool.
Ah.
All right, yeah, that's what I was doing too. So what I was saying though is that you probably have enough room to squeeze up to where combat is, but I don't know if you'll actually be able to engage.
That's fine. I already got the plan because he's readying he's getting his trident out, and he's gonna move. Oh shoot, wrong tool. To like right here, and he's gonna throw his trident.
That's Argyle and Solus.
He's gonna throw, but
Ideally between them.
he's gonna try ideally between everybody. Okay, all right, then I guess throw that trident. Don't fuck up. The trident goes. Argyle and Solus both feel it, like just past their I mean it like close, just past their ears, and it barrels into Let's see. We'll say that skeleton right there in front of Argyle, and it's damaged but not destroyed. And now it's Argyle's turn, so that may change. And it does.
roll.
God.
That's a
Oh
roll.
my God. Yeah.
So it almost looks like you're getting to the end. You can see an end to the skeletons. They're not. You can see behind them now.
Hmm.
And it is Rumby's turn.
I'm going to go
Mm-hmm.
and
Is that right?
do roll,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna do it with this way, so I get
Yeah.
that way.
Just yeah,
Yep.
like that.
Oh my God.
It was
That
close.
would've been
I saw
bad.
that one roll around, man.
I know.
It was close. All right, yeah, that's a good shot. That is good. So you blow through. That guy is dead. And let's see, what did you get there? You did. You actually aced that. So roll another d4, Jay. All right. Yeah, and that destroyed that guy too. So yeah. So it looks like there's only two left, and it's Mary's turn again. And
That's the end of that.
poof, that is the end of that. Um, ignore the dick.
Argyle reaches down, grabs that trident,
I thought you
and,
say grabs
and,
dick.
He
and
reaches
slides it back.
down and grabs that dick, and he
Reach
slides it
down
back.
between my legs, and he uses the seat back.
Elongated.
Yeah, no.
Wow,
Yeah.
there's a
Hey,
strange inscription on the floor.
he hands it
Yeah.
back
So
to
well, he
Chud.
doesn't hand. He just takes it and slides it back to Chud.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Chud able to retrieve his trident, and now you can see
So Mary
beyond.
comes up to Solus because she can obviously see what's gone on. So she's going to use her. Hold on.
Broke
Okay.
my arm.
First, she's going to use her healing proficiency. Yeah, she's gonna get that. To bandage
Okay.
him
Man,
up.
that's a crazy healing roll.
What'd you
18
get?
or less.
I got an 11 on an 18 or less.
All right. So
She's gonna bandage him up,
that is
and
going to be
then
good for 2 hit points.
she's going to use one of her cure light wounds. And hold on, because I actually have that somewhere. There. So look at that.
5. All right.
Nice.
So
Uh,
that's that.
how much are you down by at this point?
I believe I am down by 6 at this point.
Down by 6. Go ahead and I'm gonna say, make a saving throw versus paralyzed turn to stone.
Okay.
Ah,
Oh man.
Just enough. Your arm is mended enough just to be usable. It still hurts. It still hurts. But Mary's healing was able to mend it enough that it is now, you can now use it again. It's not just fucking snapped in half, broken like it was before.
Little makeshift brace.
Yeah, I mean, that obviously wasn't that was, she used her magic, healing, so it
Oh, that's true.
it
That's
bent it mended the bone and at least enough that you're able to use it. It's still a little weak, hurts, but not
Be
useless.
care be careful with it. We'll be able to fix it and even more when we get back to the ship. But be
Thanks,
careful
Mary.
with it.
All right. So now that's that.
She picks up one of the skeleton bones and uses that as the brace when she's
Uses the
wrapping it.
bones. Dude, there's plenty of bones right here.
Hey,
I mean, I
that's
broke
what
mine.
that's what
Someone
she
else's.
probably would have done. If she doesn't have any, she'll pick up a bone and brace it against.
True.
Kid, get over here and transplant my arm.
Do any of these skeletons have anything on them?
No. In
Like
fact,
cursory, just kind of going through them.
when you look at the bones that haven't been like either turned to dust, vaporized by energy weapons, or just absolutely shattered by, other mundane weapons, the bones that are still left, they they look incredibly clean.
Are they new clean or are they clean clean? Like are they bleached like she would know. She's from the desert. Are they sun bleached clean or are they picked clean or how
They're not sun bleach clean. They're like,
Mhm.
if something was able to destroy all of the soft tissue and just leave the bone perfectly clean. That's what these are the cleanest skeleton. So clean. These are the cleanest skeletons.
So fresh, so clean.
Hell yeah. That you
Uh,
have ever seen. These skeletons, yeah, they've got a fresh style. Now they're completely bleached white, almost as if they had been like dunked in acid for a second.
Oy.
Strange.
I just had a terrible thought. I know that um what Sid has a reanimate some kind of skeleton spell.
Mhm.
All of that dust, if he reanimates the dust back
That's
into
what
like
happens.
a
A
dust
mega
skeleton,
skeleton.
into like a dust monster skeleton.
Yeah, I don't think
It
that's
does
quite
specify
the
a
way that
single
it
humanoid
works. Yeah,
skeleton.
yeah.
Speaking of skeletons, is there one that's like salvageable for said spell? Or
Oh
Hmm.
are
wait
they
a
all
minute,
just mush?
did you bring the zombie back with you? Or did you leave the zombie on the ship?
It depends on time, because I think I only had it for like an hour and a half or two.
Yeah, the zombie probably, because you guys spent a little bit of time on the ship. The zombie probably de-zombified on the ship,
Hmm.
and they probably just kept it there. They were probably like, well, this is a dead sin guy. We'll go ahead and look at him. We'll keep him and look at him too.
Hmm.
So the bones.
Them bones, them
Let's
bones,
see.
them dusty bones.
No, with this one, the way that you dispatched these skeletons, there's probably not enough left because they really did get. Despite doing a number to Solus, they got mostly dusted. So
Gotcha.
probably not enough left here, unfortunately. Take that guy away. All right. So you can see now that similar to the upper level, you can. There's kind of this weird textured walkway here that seems to go down. Now, the thing that is different is that um, there's no light down here that is not yours. So it's really dark down here. Other than that's why it's probably a little bit more difficult to see in this area, because before up you had kind of rigged it so that there was some lights, but down here, nah. Yeah, you can't see. Open your eyes. All right. So, Solus and Argyle are right there. Are you going to go forward and begin to explore?
Let's see what this hallway has.
So,
Continue down a little bit.
Solus goes to make his way down, and he can see that as he starts to make his way down, there are, looks like, two passages, one to the right and one to the left. The doors seem to be open.
I see something beautiful to my right. I'm gonna go in that door. Hey guys, check this out.
So Solus is like, "Hey guys, check this out," and he like turns around to go into the door, and then he goes, "Boonk!" Ah! He bangs. He goes to walk right in and bangs his face off of some sort of invisible force field, and you can see two glorious forklifts just behind this force field.
Argyle can see up into the other room. Does that look like a crate?
Argyle is not sure what that is. He may need to take a closer look. What the hell is going on in that room?
Hold on. What's this? Does he boing off this thing, or can he walk through?
So does he try and go into the room?
Yeah. Actually, he saw Solus bounce off of it, so he puts his arm out to try to walk, and he's gonna try to walk and see if his arm hits. He knows he can't do it. Obviously.
So he walks forward and boom. Yes, there's something solid here.
Oh, it's
well. Wait a minute. Is it solid like?
It's
like a solid thing?
It's transparent but solid, meaning that it feels solid. It feels like a wall, but he can see perfectly through it.
Okay. Mary's gonna take a look real quick and see if she can see. Are there any sliders on either side?
So Mary comes up and she looks, and she's looking, and yes, it does appear that these do have key card entries.
Okay. So she's gonna go to the right one first. She's gonna reach around and swipe.
She's gonna give Solus a reach around.
Yep.
Yep. And swipe. And she does, and it goes.
Ah.
And
Let's
there's
try
still
the other one.
Boom, boom, boom.
So she does the other side and see.
So.
Or is there a slider on the other side?
So there is a slider on the other side. I'm going to put you right there, because as you walk up to the door, or you walk up to this force field and you look inside, holy shit, what is all that? Bones.
Lord, what is happening in there?
Oh my god.
That looks like bones.
She can't get through though, right?
She cannot get through.
Holy guacamole.
Hundreds and hundreds of bones of different species.
What is this back here?
It's a pile of very large bones.
Oh.
Well,
wait a minute. Now, what is this? Can I see what that brand is? That like a? Is that a crate? Is that a cage?
No, it looks to be. It's a netting that is like keeping this giant pile of bones from spilling out onto the floor.
My god.
We just got attacked by a shitload of skeletons. I suggest shutting this door.
Well, the door is shut.
They're not alive now, so
No. I think you're right. We shouldn't be opening this one.
But I do see that there are some forklifts over here.
Unfortunately, this
I
card
want to
doesn't
walk
work.
into try to walk into the room with the forklifts.
Okay. So Rumby, having not seen Solus's incident, goes, "Hey, forklifts!" Boom! And also bonks his head on some invisible barrier that is keeping him from
is there
going in and
is there
piloting
a
these
pad?
cool forklifts.
Is there a pad by the
Is there any
by the
kind of
wiper?
pad panel?
As I said, there's a slider.
you started.
I want to pull the slider.
Well, it's a keycard slider. It's like
Slide.
it's an all beef slider, cheese,
I'll
ketchup,
Mm.
tomato, those little onions.
yell for because I know that what's his name's got this card, right?
Well, no. Mary tried the card.
Mary
didn't
tried
work.
and it didn't work.
I didn't know that, so I'm gonna yell for Mary to try her card.
It didn't work.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out my stick that goes and try to stick it up against there and go and see if it does anything.
All right, you're like, just leaves all these marks on the wall.
Okay, now I'll go ahead and walk the door again.
Bonk.
Garrett!
Well, we know they're here. If we really need them, we can try to come back to get them.
I can use my laser weapon and push it and like fire it against the keyboard. Or I can shoot against the door.
Oh God, bounce.
So you're gonna
bounce,
shoot the
bounce.
key card or shoot the door. Is what
Shoot
you're
the
doing.
door with my laser weapon. I'm joking.
I was gonna say the problem with that is that none of our characters would know anything about Ricochet.
I don't know that is entirely true. Rumby is an expert marksman. He would know everything about Ricochet. I mean, even though
maybe
he's kind
so.
of dumb, like the thing that he would know about is his expertise. Like, of course, he's like a gunslinger. He would absolutely know about that. That
Probably like,
could be a
also I have
possibility, and that it
He
could
wasn't a
be
gunslinger
lethal.
though. He's a. How do
I
you
also
ricochet
I also
arrows?
have quick draw and blind shooting, so I mean, I would know how to possibly ricochet a shot off of something and to
You
kill
don't
something.
you don't think that one of those mini crossbow bolts hits like plate armor? It's not gonna fucking ricochet off plate armor?
Well, maybe.
It's not going to
Maybe.
bounce back? Of course it's going to bounce back. I mean, it in different certain scenarios, obviously it's not going to ricochet, but if you hit something that's hard
Mhm.
that the arrow can't, I mean, it might, and we're talking about super close range too. It's not like a ricochet. I mean, he's standing right there, so it's like you would know that. I mean, even somebody that was a knife thrower would know, like, oh, if I throw a knife and it doesn't stick, it's gonna come back and stick in my fucking forehead like it did to
Yeah.
Randy that one time when we were kids.
Yeah.
And he was like, had this cool weighted knife, and he kept throwing it at this tree. And then one time he didn't hit it quite right. It came back and stabbed him in the fucking face.
Wow.
That's real. That happened.
Yeah.
Wow. Ouch.
Kid, don't throw knives real close at trees. You get
Yeah.
hit in
Yeah,
the
we
head.
were real dumb. We were always fucking around with knives and those like shitty throwing stars that you get at like flea markets and stuff. Oh man.
I don't think they sell this shitty like throwing stars.
Oh no, you can go on. You can absolutely go on. What's that catalog?
Bud K, man. Bud
You
K
can
has all that
absolutely go
shit.
on Bud
Yeah,
K and get that stuff.
Like in magazines that you can go at the market or whatever and pick them up. And
You
Oh,
can't.
By the way,
Those certain
Bud K,
states, they won't ship to certain states though. Like I know for a fact
Bud-
they won't ship certain things to Pennsylvania and New
Bud
York and
K,
stuff.
by the way, not Budk, by the way, not a sponsor, but Budk, if you're listening,
Yeah.
you could throw some of that sponsor money at us. We would
Bud K
absolutely.
doesn't sponsor anyone. What are you talking about? I've never ever seen an advertisement for them. They just send their catalogs out.
Maybe we
That's
could
what
be.
they do.
Maybe we could be
Yeah, right.
the first ever
Weird
Budk
about
YouTube.
legality. Like, I know that like switchblades are legal, but gravity knives are not.
No, you've got that backwards.
I think it depends on
No.
the state and stuff. I think there's mostly local laws is that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I thought
Depending,
all gravity knives are made illegal.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, so you aren't able to get through these two doors as they are barriered off with some kind of a force field, but you can see further along in the ship.
Well, I'll continue making my way downtown, walking fast.
Downtown. All right. You make your way
Hey,
down a little bit further, and once again, you can see it looks like there are openings both to the left and to the right.
I'm gonna see if these are also force fielded.
You move down into them, and no force fields, but they do have
Chimeras. They have what?
doors, which are closed.
I will attempt to open the left door.
Well, are they padded or are they swipers?
Well, Solus walks over to the left and enters that little area before the door. And it does look like that this door has no key card, no pad. In the middle of the door, it looks like there's a diamond shape. So where the seam of the door comes down, in the middle of that, there's a diamond shape that's maybe about 2 inches. Right in the center, like chest level. And it's
Okay.
like indented. It looks like something would go there.
Something goes there. Is there something similar on the other door?
You walk over to the other door, and yes, you see something similar on the other door. It looks like it's like a little diamond shape.
Was it the first door?
Hmm?
The first door's a diamond, or
Well, no, it's got a little indented diamond shape right in the middle of the door.
Argyle, when you were searching up there on the bridge, did you come across anything that looks like this?
Not that you can recall.
I don't know. I don't remember. I was busy looking for long metal pipes. Wasn't looking for anything like that. There might be something down here, though. Argyle's gonna walk down a
close
little bit.
the door and go right in the diamond.
I mean, the thing actually fits in the diamond. You're like, hey, cool. It doesn't really do anything. It just goes. But you can kind of shove it in the little hole. It doesn't
That's what she
quite
said.
fit.
And I want to go. I want to go over.
That's also what she said.
Yeah, I want to go over to the other door and do the same thing. And go and look back and say, "I'm warming the engines up."
It's oddly satisfying, but other than that,
There are more doors down here, looks like.
So you come down here, and as you start to get close here, you can see that there's, of course, once again, right and left. But it looks like there's also something down here.
So if Argyle steps here, what's to his right and to his left?
Okay. So to his right and his left, there are the kind of elevator style doors. They have the one on the left has a pad. The one on the right has a card swiper. And then there's something up here that almost looks like a window.
Hmm. He's gonna put his hand on the pad.
Okay. So so he goes up here and he puts his hand pad. Oh my gosh. I'm having I'm having problems opening the door. Dang it.
The door seems to be trying to open.
It seems to be trying to open, but here we go. No. No. No.
Sorry, folks, technical difficulties.
He opens the door.
Does he get on the
And
floor?
can see
You
into
walk
the
the
room.
dinosaur.
So we'll step into the room a little bit.
Step into the room.
This door's open.
It looks empty in here.
Just like a completely empty room.
Yes.
I hate that tone that you said yes in.
Of course.
See, Argyle walks into the room, and it kind of echoes. Looking around, the only light is his own.
Mm.
So he's just kind of standing at the door right now, right?
Yeah, he's just kind of standing there looking around. I wonder. Maybe we ought to search this. Maybe there's a secret door in here.
All right.
He's gonna step this way and start to search.
Okay. So
I don't know if anybody's gonna come in there with him.
okay. So Argyle starts to to feel around on the walls, and he's kind of making his way. Everybody sees Argyle just disappear into this room up here. What's everybody else doing? Argyle's searching around the room.
Try to search too.
Yeah, I'm just following behind everyone until we get up to there.
I'm following.
All right. So everybody
Mary
kind
will
of
come to here, and then because she sees a or she sees the swiper, she's gonna try a swiper.
okay.
Swiper
Swiper,
and a
no
swiper.
swiping.
she goes over and she tries to swipe, but again she gets the eh. It doesn't seem
Damn
to
it,
do
Fury.
anything.
Left is not
Now
right.
now Argyle's looking around and he's kind of searching. And as he's searching, he finds up against this back wall, back there. He finds this lever, or like a button almost. And when he finds it, he kind of pushes it in, and it goes. What the wait?
Whatever you did with your lips did not come through.
Yeah, I stopped doing it because something weird happened. What's that?
Whatever you did with your lips looked like you were about to say something about fava beans.
Whoa, whoa.
That
What the
did
fuck?
not. Hang on. Hang on.
We're all blinded?
Total party kill.
What the shit just.
Argyle just opened the
Okay. Roll 20. What are you doing to me? What
what the
just
heck? Yeah.
happened? Hang on. What? Gotta be shitting me. Damn it.
Did you turn on all the light? Is that what you did?
No, I'm honestly not sure what I did.
Oh, we're suddenly teleported onto the surface of the sun.
Yeah,
Beep, beep.
What the fuck? Oh, it's back.
okay.
Normal.
Jeez. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay. Now can
That's
can
what the
I
button did.
Yeah, but I'm trying to fuck, how do I make that appear? Technical difficulties with roll 20. I think I might have put too much crap in this. Can I? Let me do this another way. Wait, did that work?
Something
Ah,
appeared.
yeah.
There's
It just didn't appear in the way
clamp.
that I wanted it to appear. All
Is
right.
is that a robot?
Oh, you're getting clawed.
There we go. Okay, so Argyle pushes this button, and
Okay.
from the floor, this thing rises out of the floor. It's just like a hatch opens, and this thing comes up, and it's like, and then it kind of comes like this, and it's big behind Argyle. It's like he turns around, and
What
there's
the
this like
heck?
giant thing.
Uh-huh.
And everybody
Is
else
it
heard
like
it.
a claw?
Obviously, it it kind of looks like a claw, but it looks like it doesn't. It looks like it's got little. It almost looks like you could get in the middle of it.
So there's a seat?
No, there's not a seat, but there's a place to stand. There's kind of like a platform that's just like big enough to stand.
Okay. Argyle will stand there.
Okay. So you get up onto this thing. You kind of like step up onto it. And you realize that there's like places for your feet. So you kind of stick your
Oh
feet into
no.
them.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
there's places for your hands too. So you like
Okay.
go up and you kind of like You kind of like stick yourself into this thing, and you're like now you're like in
Uh-huh.
this thing. And when you put your hand, it like clamps around, so it kind of clamps. Now you're like clamped in.
Okay, he's gonna pull down.
You like pull down, and nope, you're clamped in.
What about his feet?
They're clamped in too. Argyle,
Oh no.
for you guys, he kind of almost looks like, the only way to describe it for your particular characters is sometimes at weird carnivals they'll like stick a guy up on a big wheel and then they'll like spin the wheel and then people throw knives at that guy. That's kind of what this is like, except for there's no wheel. There's just it's like it's not even really a circle, it's more of a kind of like a hexagon
Mm-hmm.
that you're kind of just stuck up into now. And obviously Mary, Sid, and Rumby are all kind of they're kind of right there. They're probably staring into the room like,
Shit, man, is this Hellraiser in space? Hypercube or whatever it is? Pinhead going to come out and like the Cenobites and start like.
yes. So you see that you're
What the fuck was that behind Cameron?
What?
Do you have an animal in your house?
Yes.
Okay,
He's got a dolphin.
oh, look at the puppy! Look at that puppy!
Oh yeah.
This is my roommate's dog Taco. He's a little
Taco.
Taco!
Hey.
All right. Oh, that means it's Taco Tuesday?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, today's
Hell
too
yeah.
awesome.
It is Tuesday.
I was like, what is that? I saw something just kind of like try to get up on the bed and then kind of pop down. I was like, what?
Yeah, we got a little rat dog. So. I thought you meant in game. I was like, is there someone behind Solus? Did I get creeped up on?
No, so I assume that Argyle is stuck now.
Yeah, Argyle is stuck now.
Can't get out of this. He's gonna try to pull himself out.
Nah, you're stuck.
I don't think I should have done this.
Kyle,
Can
how
somebody
did you get in there?
Can somebody hit that lever behind me?
I'll go in. Lever? Where is there a lever?
When you go in, before you see what he's telling you, you do see as you like walk up to it, it does look like there's controls on it. It does look like there's like a little like control station.
Oh, okay. I'll poke around the controls then first.
Oh, this is going to be really bad. Argyle gets his arm torn off.
Okay, you like go over to the controls and go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Actually, this is really good because the one person who's intelligent is doing the controls. This is actually kind of good.
Yeah, it's not Rumby. It's just like,
fucking
I'm
Rumby.
gonna just shove my tool into the control. Yeah, Argyle's like, ah! Interesting. So you're poking around, and the controls, it seems to be some kind of diagnostic slash workstation. And Argyle is the specimen. In fact, you can see information about Argyle. Like there's kind of biometric information that is showing up. You can actually see pretty basic information that you immediately recognize. Like you can see his like heart rate and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Very basic stuff that you're like, okay, but there's a lot more information than that.
Like length 12 inches, girth like 5 inches.
Yeah. Exactly. All of that.
Sid is super nosy. I'll just read through everything to see if there's anything I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, you're
Maybe
looking
get a
through,
little distracted.
You're kind of looking through and
Is there a button to let me out of this thing?
Yeah, I'm looking.
You you go through a little bit further, and you can see that the station seems to indicate that Argyle is in uh, good condition.
It also says that his heart rate is up because he's kind of
Yeah, yeah.
irritated.
Well, I mean, there's also that. There's also that. There's some stress levels and some various things like that. Um, Make one more intelligence check.
Or
Hmm. You poke around a little bit more, and you find that there's information on another subject in the memory.
okay. Is there a way to pull that up, or do I have to get him out of there first?
You might have to get him out of there first. You're not sure, but it does look like there might be information on another subject.
Okay. All right, then I'll look for a release mechanism for him then.
Okay. You're pretty easily you're able to find the release mechanism fairly easy, and the clamps come undone, and Argyle is free.
Ah, don't anybody step into that yet. Again. However, that might be very useful on the Destiny. This is something we might want to consider salvaging when we bring when we bring the Destiny over.
Yes, it seems to be able to scan their biometrics.
You think that there's other functionality as well.
Uh,
There do
ah,
seem to be there seem to be ways to introduce substances uh, into the subject. So it seems that you can introduce agents to the subject.
Oh, the stream just went down, by the way.
Oh shoot, did it?
Yeah.
The hell?
yeah, it did.
Dang on it.
I think it's back.
Back again.
Back?
Oh, and off again. And back again.
Back?
Dagon.
Ah! Internets. Well, it is
10:30.
10:30.
Oh,
So
that's the
Yo,
timer.
they're trying to tell us something.
Mhm.
Yes. So, you've discovered this thing. Secrets will it hold?
Next time.
Next time. More derelict
Next
ship.
time.
More lore. Maybe.
And even
More
more dicks in the dark.
more Rumby using his tool.
But
See.
hey, if you've stuck around this long, thanks for sticking around. Looks like Rogue Girl is here as well. I see that name before, but I don't know how many bots we have and how many real people, but hey, thanks for joining.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We've been the Dicks in the Dark.
Go